Hello, you wonderful people, and welcome to another watch list. Basically, think of this as a monthly TV guide for me to let you know what and when TV shows that I'm interested in, that maybe you're interested in, are coming out. Like always, in the description, I'll include links to any trailer that might be available to anything that I bring up during this watch list. On February 6th on Prime Video, we have Season 3 of Invincible, which I'm very, very excited about. I've never read the comics, so I never know what to fully expect on where Invincible is going to go. I kind of take it as it is, as it comes out, but considering where things left off for Mark at the end of Season 2 after the whole traumatic situation that was the Angstrom-Levy situation, I am curious to see what happens to Mark. I have no context for this, but I've heard people talk about Mark when it specifically comes to the blue suit that he's getting this season. Like I said, no specifics, but I just get this feeling and vibe that it's similar to Peter Spider-Man whole, black suit symbiote arc. I wonder if it's kind of something similar there, but it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, it feels like this is probably going to be a big training season for Mark to get prepared for the Ultramites. Obviously, they already had their eyes on Earth, but they've got even more of an eye on Earth after everything. Then you have the Nolan and Alan situation, so there's a lot to be considered, and it's going to be interesting to see where this season goes. I avoided watching the trailer, so I really have no idea what to fully expect from this season. I'm curious to see what storylines, not just from Season 2, but even the ones from Season 1, what threads will pull on that might not have been touched on at all last season. On February 7th, also on Prime Video, we have this new series, Newtopia, which is a South Korean kind of zombie romantic comedy series. And from what I was reading, it's based off of a South Korean novel called Influenza. The premise behind it is like this couple had just broken up and then basically find themselves in the middle of the zombie apocalypse and trying to find a way to survive. So I do believe there's a teaser trailer. I think it might even be a full trailer out, but I avoided watching it. I only read the synopsis, and the synopsis is enough for me to be like, oh, I'm down for that. So I'm interested to kind of get a better understanding of the series. But like I said, synopsis alone was enough to make me interested in the series. So I'm excited to check it out. On February 14th on Paramount Plus / Showtime, and then actually airing on Showtime on February 16th, is the third season of Yellowjackets, which I'm very, very excited about. Another thing I did not watch the trailer for. I kind of want to go into the season knowing as little possible, but I do remember the major death that happened at the end of Season 2. So that's going to be interesting just because it's like, sadly, that major character is not going to be around, but we're obviously going to have them in the flashbacks. There was also that bonus episode, and I'm curious if the trailer covered this or not. There was a bonus episode that was going to focus on the guy from the cabin, because I think it's supposed to be Jason Ritter that's going to play the character. I remember there was talks about it being its own thing that was going to premiere before Season 3, but I don't know if that ever happened or whether that storyline or episode is getting folded into Season 3. So whatever the case may be, more Yellowjackets. I'm super, super excited to see, where this crazy story takes us. What are these new developments, both in the past and in the present day, where things kind of take us. On February 19th on Disney Plus, we have a new series, Win or Lose. It's actually the first original Pixar TV series. Basically, it revolves around like a middle school baseball team, and from what I was reading, because I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I haven't really seen like the full trailer, that basically it's about the week prior to a big game, and basically all 8 episodes are told from the perspective of different characters leading up to that game or something. So I don't know, it just seems kind of cute and interesting, and there's a lot of Pixar stuff I've got on my back burner, just especially on the movie front. So I don't know, it just seemed like a cute series, and I like the premise behind it, especially like the whole telling it from like so many different characters' perspectives and see how that kind of evolves. I do believe all 8 episodes are dropping at once, if I'm not mistaken, but, so, like I said, it just seemed interesting, and I'm excited to check it out. Finally, on February 20th on Prime Video, we have Season 3 of Reacher. Very, very excited. Obviously, the way Reacher is done, and I'm assuming the books are like this too, where it's like, every season it's its own self-contained story, so aside from like, oh, what's next for the character, there's no real anything left over that kind of carries over into the next season, just like the character stories and stuff. So I don't believe there was anything left to carry over other than where Reacher and his team were at the end of Season 2. Whether any of them will pop up next season, we'll see. Where Reacher lands, maybe dive into his past some more next season. fill in some gaps about him that we don't know about, but like what this next mystery he's going to, or situation he's going to get involved in is going to, well, involve. And, you know, will it be people from his past? Will it be new people? Very excited to see where Reacher goes. Like I said, I avoided watching anything. I just want to go into the series knowing as little as possible. So that's really all I wanted to talk about this month. Like always, if there's something that's coming out that maybe I wasn't aware of, that you're aware of that's coming out, that you think me or someone else would be interested in, don't be afraid to leave it in the comments down below. But really, that's all I wanted to talk about. So the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.